not bringing our work into the world because we are stuck with perfectionism. So we must have ways of getting past that perfectionism. And I wanted to share 3 simple ways to help you with that. So the first idea is that we can feel our fear, we can acknowledge that it exists, and without pushing it away, we can basically embrace the fear, acknowledge it, name it, say, wow, I'm really afraid, that if I say what I have to say, somebody won't like it, or I'll be rejected. Whatever that fear is, we name it and we agree to move forward anyway. In Elizabeth Gilbert's book, Big Magic, she has a wonderful chapter on telling fear that it's allowed to pout and cry, but it has to stay in the back seat and that she will continue to be the driver. It's a really lovely image of what that could look like, to say, yep, fear is here, it's in the car, it's on the ride, but it's not steering the ship, it's not telling us where to go, it's not going to stop us from moving forward. The second idea I want to share is the idea that we can actually embrace the imperfection. We can embrace the fact that it is messy to make our work. And one of the ways to do that is being willing to be imperfect in our writing, especially in our early drafts. We can't edit as we go. We just have to get our thoughts down onto the paper. We have to have a first draft to go back and do any editing or revising or polishing. So when you're in the early stages of bringing something to life, we have to be willing to just get something up, get something on the page so that we have something to work with. So if we never even have a first draft, we definitely can't edit and polish and revise. And that's where you might have heard of the idea of a crappy first draft or a messy first draft. Some people use stronger language, but we'll leave it at a crappy first draft. And just let yourself have permission and freedom to just do that. Get it out onto the page. And that releases a lot of energy just to get the thoughts down. So you're going to embrace the fact that the first try is going to be imperfect. And then the third thing that you can do that can help you dissolve your perfectionism is look outside yourself and notice that the world is imperfect. The Japanese have this term of wabi-sabi, which is seeing the fact that there is imperfection and that actually brings a beauty to the object or to nature. So an example is a chipped cup, and to say, wow, it's actually beautiful that the cup has the chip. It gives it character. I can see the history. I can see that it's well loved, that it's useful. So you can look at supposed flaws and you can shift your perception and embrace that as a quality that is intrinsic to the beauty of what you're doing. So you can be imperfect, and rather than always relating to that as a negative, you can actually embrace the fact that everywhere around us, nothing is perfect. How could we possibly be perfect? So you don't have to worry so much. You can give yourself permission. And in fact, you can celebrate the fact that you're imperfect. It makes you human. It makes us all so connected and so human. I hope that those 3 little distinctions serve you well and help you. If you have questions about intuitive writing, if you have questions about anything around perfectionism, I would love for you to leave a comment below this video so I can answer those questions in a future video. If you are looking for more resources and support around intuitive writing and bringing your work into the world, I would love for you to visit leahcherrykent.com. And I hope you have a wonderful time embracing and celebrating your own imperfection.